much, people who are elderly, and they're like, oh, they must have accomplished and they're older. But when we look at people our age, we realize that, almost nothing is impossible. Right, guys, before I start with the session, let me set a few ground rules for everybody. Number one, I request everybody to please keep yourself on mute so that you enjoy the session to the fullest and you're able to hear yourself and what we have in terms of interaction. I encourage you to ask as many questions, because this is a special request that has come from the our special guest speakers today, to ask as many questions as possible. They do not want to go into a conventional educational format where there is a presentation, there is a video, and we have to treat everything very formally. They are young, they're energetic, and they want to keep things very, very vibrant. So, feel free, shoot as many questions as you like. And this is where I would request the faculty members to come forward and, ask your questions. So, guys, I would like to tell you that we also have a lot of faculty members who have joined in specifically from a very interesting department that we have in-house, that is BBA Entrepreneurship, where we try and coach the young minds how to become entrepreneurs of the future, or to help themselves, in the family business. Anjani sir, may I request you to please keep yourself on mute? What you can do is, to avoid interruption, please leave your questions in the question box, and Anustup and myself will be guiding the entire session, and we will read the questions out to you one by one. All right. On that note, I would like to start this session with a very interesting quote that I recently read. It said, it's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen. Yes, we all have a billion ideas in our head. We keep writing them down and striking them away. But then there are very few of us who pursue an idea, and only thanks to that realize that their dreams have a lot more potential. And that's exactly what this trio today did. Yes, the trio comprising of Mr. Naval Bansal, Ashwin Agarwal, and Ayush Agarwal put together something very interesting in our very own city of Siliguri, a very interesting concept called the Desi Laundry. While it just sounds very simple and the concept's also very easy, I'm sure they would have gone through a lot of challenges to put this very simple, seemingly and assumingly very, very easy idea into a proper concept, the back end calculations, the front end things. I mean, I can only begin to imagine the kind of the kind of challenges or the thoughts that they had to put through something very, very novel and simple like this. Even before I hand over the podium to them, let me tell you a little about Desi Laundry. As the name suggests, yes, it is the best kind of a laundrette that you can get in the Siliguri. They're the first ever who have ever come up with something like that in our North Bengal. And now it's very easy to get your dirty work done, that is cleaning your clothes, drying them, and getting them back in your house. Yes, again, as I put it, it's a very, very simple concept, but I'm very curious to know as to what was the thought behind, how did they guys even come up with it, who came up with it, and then what were your initial reactions, so let's start on a fun note. Tell us the interesting things behind it first. So over to you guys.
Yeah, so very interesting question, Gunjan, and thanks for the amazing introduction that you've given. The idea happened just like the 1,000 ideas that we get in our brain every day, right? We are so creative out here. We get 1,000 ideas every day. So it was one of those ideas that we had. The difference was we started executing. We started planning on it. So we were sitting in a cafe in Bangalore, me, Naval, and a friend from Bangalore. We were sitting in a cafe, and then the friend from Bangalore, she was very worried about her laundrette at home. She had a pile of clothes. She had to wash it herself. Then she was worrying and she was rumbling about it. उसने मुझे को बोला कि यार बहुत सारे कपड़े धोने हैं. So and then recently there was Dunzo that had recently started in Bangalore, Dunzo. So we were talking about it, and then I don't know how, but I could mix the both, laundry and Dunzo. How could we do that? Like it happened. It was just a flick. Yeah. So I'm sure people know about Dunzo, right? It's a delivery services they provide in metropolitan cities in India. So I happened to mix the both. Immediately I shared the idea with Naval, and then he was in. Yes, and this is how it started. The idea happened this way.
Okay, so the idea happened at some interesting cafe in Bangalore, having a conversation with your friend. What was the next step? Are you guys trained entrepreneurs? Have you studied entrepreneurship, or was it just like, let's take a pen and paper and figure out what next? What happened next?
The latter one.
Okay, so you just picked up a pen and paper
Okay.
and decided to write your. So, what was the first thing that caught your attention about this concept? Why did you think that this will click?
So see, the best part of an entrepreneur is they find the problems, they look for problems, right? And laundry is an everlasting and ever-growing problem that we see, right? It cannot subside. It will always be there, and we have to continuously find solutions to solve that problem. So basically, what happened was we had that idea, which I shared it with Naval, and we are not from a very peculiarly giant background of business. Our father, we are a middle class family, and father they have their own trading businesses, all three of us. So what happened was I was doing my CA finals that time, chartered accountancy finals. My brother he was in a college, and my friend Naval he had his own business. So I could not start the business. I shared the idea with my brother that मैं सिलीगुड़ी आया मैं उसको बोला कि देख ऐसा idea है. I think we should do this. I think this is a potential idea, and he started off with it. And realizing the fact that laundry is an everlasting, ever-growing problem that exists in Siliguri, especially in Siliguri, because recently we have been seeing a lot of maid issues coming up, right? So we had to get professional. There was no such professional services in the town. Yeah.
So we started off with home delivery and pickup service, which was not given by any other laundry service.
So once Ashwin told me about this the idea, and I was also looking for something challenging and adventurous. So I had done my bachelor's from Kolkata. So I used to stay in a PG. There was a service. There was the same similar type of service in Kolkata, different brands. So basically, that was also a startup. So when Ashwin told me about this idea, I was very it was very interested, and I thought, let's do it. So the first thing that came into my mind was, let's do it. So we did not plan something like in a paper कि भाई ऐसे करना है, इतने बड़े रूप में करना है, nothing. We just said कि हमारे घर के नीचे एक servant quarter है 60 square feet.
Yeah. You should hear this.
So basically घर पापा ने एक नीचे servant quarter लिया है, हम एक लड़के को हायर करते हैं और सिलीगुड़ी में एक ऐसा सर्विस देते हैं जो नहीं है. लेट्स ट्राई इट आउट. कुछ एक्सपेंसेस नहीं है. सो बेसिकली बीइंग अ मारवाड़ी हम कैलकुलेशंस अच्छे कर रहे थे कि भाई खर्चा कितना आएगा. टू बी वेरी ट्रू कि खर्चा कितना लगेगा पॉकेट से इन जस्ट इन केस इट डजंट वर्क आउट. तो हमने अपने पापा से परमिशन लिया. उन्होंने हमको सर्वेंट क्वार्टर यूज करने की परमिशन दी. हमने एक डिलीवरी बॉय ढूंढा और हमने इमीडिएटली एक थर्ड पार्टी ड्राई क्लीनर के साथ टाई अप किया और हमने सर्विसेज देना शुरू किया. And we were super excited to know that within next 7 to 10 days people had already started placing their orders and they were more than happy. वो लोग बोल रहे थे कि we were looking for something like this because ऐसा कोई laundry service provider नहीं है जो बोलता है कि we do pickup and delivery right from your door. So that was the starting point basically.
I'm very curious to know what happened to that servant. Whose servant quarter you occupied?
No. It was less servant quarter, more of a showroom.
Okay, so you got one person on board who was essentially your delivery person. You tied up with a third party laundry person, and you just thought that let's just give this try 30 orders in a matter of 10 days. what next? Like, did you feel that there was space for expansion? Did you feel I should test this model out a little more? Because initial success is always small but always cherished. That's always the case with most of us. But then what happens? The next step is scaling up, having a management system in place, because not everything can be managed by the three of you. You have to eventually get a network that works by itself. So how do you transition into the next step after that?
So right, so being so young, and I was always looking for something new. So I was very excited कि चलो ठीक है, अब next 10 days में तो इतने orders आ गए, now let's grow. But of course, I'm so glad and so happy to have Ashwin and Naval with me, because they said me कि नहीं, अभी थोड़ा और try करते हैं. Let's explore the market more. So we shared our idea, we shared our services within our contacts basically. We wanted our people to trust us. So they started trusting, and then next 3 to 4 months we continued the services, so that we were also testing ourselves कि हम consistent है कि नहीं, are we able to provide them service. अगर ठीक है आज 2 ऑर्डर है 4 ऑर्डर है, नेक्स्ट डे में 30 ऑर्डर्स आएंगे, will we be able to do it. So we were also unconsciously trying ourselves also. So next 3 to 4 months, when this was a full-fledged, we had become a full-fledged laundry provider and an aggregator. We planned कि नहीं, अब इसको expand करना होगा. This area is a little small for us now. So then we discussed and कि इसको क्या करना है. And then there were also a few challenges कि quality issues आ रहे थे, because we were forwarding it to a third-party dry cleaner. So people were complaining also. We had many other challenges. I had to deliver myself, because sometimes we had only one employee, and services, it was such a, मतलब ऐसा हो गया था कि अगर कस्टमर ने बोला है आज करना है, मतलब आज करना है, whether the employee is available or not doesn't matter. आज हमको पिकअप करना है, आज हमको कस्टमर को सर्विस प्रोवाइड करना है, मतलब करना. So that was the thing that was in my head. And then after 3 to 4 months, then we got back again and then discussed how to grow and then take it to another level.
Yes, sir, I guess that's true. When it comes to shortfall of hands, initially you need to chip in, and it's not just then, it's later on and whenever it's needed. It's a very good point to be noted, students, that, it's not always hunky-dory. You also have to deliver laundry at times to make it work. And I would request at this point and at any point, we're going really slow and step by step with them. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box. I will ensure that those questions are taken up. Right. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. So say 2 or 3 months down into Desi Laundry, and any peculiar customer requests or any interesting feedbacks that you got, or something like kapde jal gaye, kapde kho gaye, or some interesting scenarios like that sort of tickled you and also worried you, I'm sure, but something that you can share, like a trivia.
Yes, many of them.
Go on.
We have had many of such incidents. Like, we are still having them. It is not that we are foolproof right now, but then there are funny incidences and such embarrassing situations that we had to face. I usually be able to tell you better. So yes, that time during that 4 months, we were definitely working offline. We used to have all paperwork and everything, and it was very difficult to manage. We are currently managing everything over online. We have a CRM, and it's a cloud-based. But that time, it was all paperwork. So we had different requests. People used to ask us like, "Ki bhai, abhi le jao, 2 घंटे में deliver कर देना कपड़े." So, and it was something like this कि that point of time I could not say no. मैंने customers को, मतलब it was I had made that point कि customer को ना नहीं बोलना. Customer जो बोलेगा, we had to plan it out and provide them that service. So basically, of course, we had also few amazing complaints, like we got few clothes got exchanged, basically, and also it was a third party dry cleaner, so we also had issues there. Some clothes also got damaged. But you also lost quite a few clothes, yes, initially.
How did you replace that? You gave them vouchers? for future cleaning? I mean, how did you come up with a solution with that? Did you tell them like, okay, go shopping to Pantaloons on our behalf, or what did you do? Like when people said
No,
you lost their clothes?
so this was a benefit because we were dealing with our own people first 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
So उन्होंने ये हौसला दिया कि चलो कोई बात नहीं. So this was a very big benefit for us. So
वो कपड़े कभी वापस मिले?
नहीं, कपड़े तो कभी नहीं मिले, उनको रिवर्स करना पड़ा.
We had to reimburse the amount.
Okay, so कपड़े खो गए, कपड़े चोरी हो गए, कपड़े ठीक से. Okay, I have a very interesting question. Let's see from Dr. Shubhadeep. He's one of our faculties. He asks a question: risk of failure kills most of the entrepreneurial dreams in India, even before they take off. Resistance to new ideas come predominantly from within the family and relatives itself. How did you guys tackle failure risk course? The question's also on your chat box.
Yeah. So risk of failure. देखो सबको हम लोग हमेशा स्कूल में पढ़े हैं कि risk और entrepreneurship comes with a curse, and that is the risk, and then it is through risk that he's made, right? So it is, you will have to note something. I would request everybody who are pursuing entrepreneurship in the college, we have to note this up. There will be not a single day when you won't have problems, when you won't have to solve certain issues. There will be every single day आपको कोई ना कोई ऐसे issues मिलेंगे, ऐसे problem मिलेंगे जो आपको regular basis पे handle करना पड़ेगा. And every second is a risk. You don't know what is going to happen next. And अभी हम क्या थे? We had invested our time in the business. और you never know. अब हमने अपना time भी invest कर दिया. There were funds that were invested. There were people joined. And you see lockdown, it came. This was a risk we weren't prepared for, right? We weren't prepared for a lockdown. And then what made us stay was our willingness, was our persistence, and the risk-taking capability that we had. I won't say it comes with the family. I don't agree to that completely. Yes, it does come, but then you can inculcate that. We have spent a lot of time with our mentors who we have seen them working. How do people work in an organization, and how do they handle? This is a penny in the ocean. This is a drop in the ocean that we have seen. There are huge risks that exist in the market and we haven't faced them yet. So इन छोटे छोटे चीजों की वजह से हमको क्या लगता है ना, ये बहुत बड़े रिस्क है, लेकिन वो एक्चुअल में रिस्क नहीं है. आपके एक्सेप्टेंस के लेवल कितना है वो आपको डिटरमाइन करना होगा, राइट? व्हाट डू यू से?
Right, Dr. Shubhadeep, was that a good enough answer?
Yeah, ma'am. They tried their best, but the main point which I really wanted to know that how did they tackle the perception which is coming? Usually it comes from within the family, as I just said. Yeah, market risks and the risk, technological risk, other failure risks, they're always there. But especially, particularly in India, we find it that some resistance comes from within the family also. That by leaving something more settled, you're venturing into entrepreneurship and all. So this really, acts as an impediment. But anyways, it's not about this particular question. When these guys, they just overcame it, and I'm sure that it will be setting a benchmark and kind of an example for all the other, willing entrepreneurs. And so, best of luck, guys. You guys are doing really great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So everybody divides roles in an organization. Just amongst the three of you, I'm sure you must have identified your fortes or taken up certain skills. So how are the roles divided amongst the three of you?
So it is like initially we all used to do everything. Ayush was the main guy. We weren't there available. I was busy with my studies, and Naval was busy with his business. It was all on him. Every department. Even I remember how he had placed the carpets on the floor all by himself, and everything, plumbing, we had to do it ourselves. मतलब हम लोगों ने छोटे-छोटे चीजें अपने हाथों से की है. तो I have, like, it is अब क्या है कि when we are working on it together, Ayush is looking after the operations. I am looking after the marketing and finances. Naval is helping me with the marketing and finances and different aspects. Expansion. He's looking after R&D.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that is how we have divided our work.
Apart from time and thought investment, what investment went into your particular business model right at the start? How much was it in? Was it a very heavy pocket load, or was it comfortable? बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मैंने तो अपना सब कुछ दाव पे लगा दिया इस बिजनेस के लिए. Did it work out that way?
No, actually, starting with, actually it was a zero investment, because we had a plan to tie up with a third person, as I have already told you. So working with the third person was like यहाँ से collect करके वहाँ देना, right? So it was basically a zero investment for us. Only some pet expenses like the rent and the salary for the rent boy, you can tell it. So that was the initial investment, and later on, like after 4-5 months, when we are expanding now. So when we came up with the idea of expanding our business, buying the machines and everything, so now we have this investment coming up, and this investment actually not ending. It's never ending. There's no limit to it actually. In this laundry field, you can say there's no limit to the investment. So
ऐसा है कि investment आप बोलोगे we started with zero, as simple as that. We started as an aggregator, but then we realized that we were failing as an aggregator because the quality of the wash, the quality of the service was not in our hand. It was then we decided to have our own processing unit, and it took some amount of funds that we had to invest. Yes, there was around initially we started with a single machine, but that was 15 kg capacity, automatic. It costed us around 6 lakhs rupees for per machine. We managed to procure 3 machines of like that, and then now we have a setup of 120 kg setup. So you can imagine the amount of funds that we have invested. But then more than the funds, you need consistency. Laundry is a very futile and very sensitive business to look after, and it is we have the problem is laundry industry is a very unorganized sector in the India. It is a very unorganized sector. So आप कितना उसको मॉडर्नाइज कर रहे हो, कितना आईटी आप इसमें इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हो, आप कितने मशीन्स आप इसमें ला रहे हो. एवरीडे मशीन्स आर चेंजिंग, इट इज बिकमिंग ऑटोमेटेड एवरीडे. सो या इस पे डिपेंड करता है. हाँ.
Whenever youngsters start with thinking that, oh, I want to do this business, or they have an idea, the first thing that comes up to the head is, let's research. This is a very fascinating and a very cool space to be in after you have come up with that idea. Let's read about it, let's go online and let's research. So did you guys research? And if you did, can you tell us what is it that one should look into, or what are the points that one should check off while researching about a topic, and where should they even start, apart from Google, of course?
So basically, yes, we had done our own R&D and everything. We had also researched. But initially, when we started, we planned कि भाई ज़्यादा planning नहीं करना है, बस कूद जाना है. Let's swim. So basically, first initially when we were doing as an aggregator, so we did not plan much or did not research, because it was just a trial and error model. But after when we planned to extend or expand our operations, so that is when, so best thing to look after, I think, to research is to look within yourself कि भाई मैं अभी यहाँ से यहाँ जा रहा हूँ, अभी इस लेवल पे एक्सपैंड कर रहे हैं, तो will I personally be able to give time, or mentally, physically, क्योंकि financially, क्योंकि it is not about just operations or marketing or everything, because आपको अपने एक पूरे स्टार्टअप में बेसिकली इतनी बड़ी टीम हो जाती है, हमें भी पता भी नहीं चलता. जब हम एक जन से शुरू किया तो करेंटली वी हैव 15 एम्प्लॉइज, तो उनके साथ भी एक लीडरशिप उनके साथ आपको बना के रखना है, सब कुछ ठीक रखना है. बाकी जो टेक्निकलिटीज है बिजनेस को लेके, वो तो इन्हीं आपको जनरली वो आपको जैसे जैसे जर्नी में आगे जाते हैं तो अपने आप वो आता रहता है बेसिकली. सो इट इज अ ट्रायल एंड एरर. बट ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू बी फुल प्रूफ कि हाँ भाई मैं जो कर रहा हूँ आई विल बी कंसिस्टेंट इन दिस. यू कैन नॉट जस्ट मतलब ट्राई किया फिर बोला कि नहीं दिस इज नॉट वर्किंग आउट.
And I would like to add, अपने को क्या लगता है ना, what we think is we have to implement the modern techniques. Like हमको और advanced होना है और modernization के तरफ हम चलते रहते हैं. लेकिन we forget that nothing can be done with without the knowledge of the roots. At some point of time, you have to get back to your roots. You have to see how your dad worked, or whatever way possible. How your mom worked when she was a housewife, and how your dad worked when he was a trader in whatever field he was. We have to implement that thing in the business. If you have to get your work done, you have to make sure it is done. Nothing beyond that. We have to make a relationship with our employees. Yes, we have to make sure they are good. Yes, everything is fine, but the work has to be done. तो आपको रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट करनी है, एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस से आपको रिसर्च करना है, पर हमारे पास पूरा डेटा रेडी है अपने अंदर, हमारे पेरेंट्स के अंदर. वी हैव ऑल द डेटा रेडी. वी हैव टू सी हाउ दे वर्क, हाउ द ऑपरेशंस वेंट, एंड पानी के अंदर नहीं जाएंगे तो स्विमिंग करना नहीं सीखेंगे. वी हैव टू गेट इनटू द वाटर. तो शुरू करना होगा. लाइक आयुष सेड, वी डिड नॉट स्पेंड अ वेरी लॉन्ग. पहले बहुत सारे आइडियाज आते थे. वी had enough ideas and we kept on planning and kept on doing the R&D. We never started the work. It was through Desi Laundry. It was in Desi Laundry that we realized and that we had promised कि ज़्यादा time नहीं waste करेंगे. We have to get started. As simple as that.
I guess that's correct. You raised a very important point going back to your roots. So I'm going to ask you some inside fun trivia about that. So parents का reaction क्या था when they heard laundry service खोली है बच्चों ने?
We've been very fortunate to have them on board. Yeah, they were very supportive and very excited to know that something new is being done in the family.
Okay.
They were very excited. We are very fortunate in this matter. Yes. I was doing my CA. Ayush was doing his graduation. He had just come back. And Naval was already doing his well-established business, and then doing something out of the box. And it's a very risk. It was very risky then to start something like this. So yeah, we were very fortunate in this matter. They were very supportive.
All of them.
Yes, all of them.
That's actually very good to know. Otherwise, unfortunately, we face the most resistance from whom we love the most,
yes.
and it's rather disappointing when it comes from them. Right. At this point I would like to invite Uttam sir, who's actually the head of BBA Entrepreneurship. Uttam sir, you are with us, aren't you?
Hello, ma'am. Yes, I'm here.
Yes. So I would request you to sort of come forward and share your thoughts or ask questions to our expert team today.
Hello, guys. Good to hear from you. I'm sure most of our students may be inspired after hearing you guys. Even I am inspired from my side. To start with, I have a couple of questions. Like, for example, in today's market, there are a lot of imitators, right? Obviously, the first comer has its own advantage. So how you guys plan to tackle those imitators?
Ayush.
So basically, I think, yes, of course, there are other players coming up planning to provide the same service as we are doing. We are planning to tackle them with the quality, with the service, and with the consistency. Because one thing that we are very sure about is our service. We have been very consistent with our service, with our customer interaction. So I think that is one point that we will not let it go. So we'll stick to our customer satisfaction and the service. So because this is a very hyper local business and it is a very customized business. Some people like their laundry differently and some people like their laundry differently. So we have our own SOPs planned and SOPs all designed, and so we are going to stick to that.
And we are one thing to stay in the market despite having a lot of competitors around is You have to stay updated every day.
Right.
How are you better than the others? Obviously, there will be imitators. You cannot deny that fact. It is inevitable. Imitators will be there. You cannot deny the fact. How consistent are you every growing day? How much you are learning every day? How much time you're investing on yourself and the team? That is how you can stay for a longer time, I guess.
Right.
Please correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's the person who are in the market that knows better. I'm sure you guys have answered very well. Also, like I want to ask a few more questions. Like, for example, it's like I'm sure in my class, a couple of students ask me like, they have the ideas. Most of the ideas they come in their mind, but how to know that this idea will work? Because as you also said that the thousands ideas can come every day on your mind, but how to let our student know that they can go forward with particular idea to stick to that.
Right. Would you like to say something? Ideas, basically, we have a lot of ideas coming up in the mind.
Right.
One way to realize that you will stick to the plan is giving some time to it. A little bit of introspection, giving some space to yourself and thinking about it. What happens is we usually get bored of the idea, right? आज अगर मेरे दिमाग में कुछ आइडिया आया है तो कल शायद मैं थोड़ा कम इंटरेस्टेड रहूंगा, एक हफ्ते बाद मैं और कम इंटरेस्टेड रहूंगा. तो we'll have to realize the fact that मेरी क्रिएटिविटी उस आइडिया को फिट करती है क्या, या वो आइडिया मेरे को फिट कर रही है क्या. So if we give some time to that idea, maybe it stays with me. It is like a relationship. We have to give time to each other, and I think that is how it stays.
Right.
And
Right.
one more thing I would like to add. I think there must be a vision. कि वो idea के पीछे का vision क्या है? Basically, the bigger the vision, the longer you will stick to that. So basically, जब हमने शुरू किया था as an aggregator, तब we did not plan कि भाई यहाँ पहुँचना है. But after as we saw that कि नहीं अभी ये grow कर रहा है, we are moving ahead, we are planning to expand. We had planned कि भाई this is our vision. This is the quality we are going to provide as a service Dena has. So I think that is a very important aspect. Vision is very important to stick to that. And one more thing that is कि भाई अगर try in a smaller level. अगर if you think yes this idea will work, think about it. If you get an idea today, think about it next 10 days. And if you still think that this is going to work, try it in a smaller model.
Prototype basically.
Yeah, as we did in like the aggregator model. So basically, it was a no gain, no loss.
Trial and
Okay.
error.
Right. So you mean like to run a kind of pilot program, a small one, to understand the idea is viable or not, right?
Exactly. That is how we work. I am sure there are different ways.
Right. Thank you so much. And so today, actually, in class, we were discussing a case study and entrepreneurial character. So we were identifying, trying to understand the how this entrepreneurial behavior and character is an important factor for a entrepreneur. So even now, like I think, so if the when you were choosing your the person with whom you are supposed to start, so how did you decide? Okay, I will start my business with these two guys. So was it because you look into the character, or is it because of their behavior? So what could be the reason?
Behavior can be changed. It changes with time. It changes
Exactly.
with company. But one thing we have to see in the partners that we are working with is, do we trust them? मतलब मैं आँख बंद करके ट्रस्ट कर रहा हूँ क्या, क्योंकि ये it is not a year or a 2 years relationship that we are entering into. It is a going concern. We will be with each other throughout the business, throughout the life. We have to take that into consideration.
Basically,
Okay.
the trust factor should be there.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Gunjan, I think you can carry forward. I'm sure my students have got their knowledge of what they're trying to say.
There's more coming, sir. We have a lot more questions up in the question box.
Cool.
So thank you so much, sir. Next question is by Shama Ba. She says, you can also open it in the chat box. She says, what extra effort or precaution are you taking to fight off against this pandemic? Why should people come to you for laundering in this pandemic? Is there any wow factor? Everybody's looking for a wow factor, yeah, for some reason.
And so basically, what we are doing for this pandemic is we are taking extra precautions. Ki bhai, the clothes that we are bringing in our workshop, it is being quarantined for next 24 hours. Basically, we do not process that clothes for next 24 hours. So उसको वहीं रखते हैं
बाहर premises के
बाहर रखते हैं 24 hours, and then once it is done, we bring it inside, and then उनको we use a different chemicals which are solely made for this. So we sanitize the clothes inside the machines. We use hot water and we use steam ironing. Basically, we use hot water that is beneficial to kill germs as recommended by WHO. We are also following all the norms. And coming on the wow factor, I think our team and Desi Laundry, we are also looking the next wow factor.
So I guess that's where our students can come in and give some ideas. Why not? So students, if you have any wow ideas for this period, please do share your ideas.
Or maybe if one of you try our service, you might find a wow factor.
Shama ma'am, yes ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Completely agree with your answer. Actually, I just wanted to know that what all are the steps or precautions you are taking care while handling the laundry. So now I'm completely satisfied with your answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next question is from Chetan Sharma Parekh. Hello everyone. Last year, the Department of Hospitality had an industrial visit to one of the best laundry of Siliguri, Absolute Hygiene Care, which have a lot of branches throughout the town. Even they have started a pick up and drop service. How do you take this up? How do you take this competitive point of view?
Very positively.
Good.
It is good to see our competitors entering into the same line of business and providing a similar services. Yes, and it will give us a chance to improve. We have to work, definitely we have to find something else to make people imitate us, right? We have to get into that point.
There is also a positive side to have competitors.
By this competition, we are growing.
Yeah.
We are growing by this competition, healthy competition. We get a chance to grow.
So basically, we are getting to realize our own mistakes that we are making.
Okay. Like not throwing out that servant or or not losing clothes.
We need to get a servant there now.
Now you need to get a servant. Now you're still using that 60 square feet space. Are you still using it?
No, we aren't.
Okay, so the servant can come back.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll have to take a selfie and send it to you.
I look forward to that. Right. Next question. There are a lot of youngsters coming out of this, city. How do you think, as an organization, you could work hand in hand with them in a way towards the benefit of them and the business put together? How do you see this coming together as a community welfare? Because from whatever little I know about business welfare, it only comes when you think more about the community. And as you rightly said, it's about service, it's about customer satisfaction. It's how you intertwine yourself with the community as well. Like, for example, there's so many online retailers, but when you have to buy something, somehow you trust Amazon. It feels as if it's your next door shop. Flipkart, even though it's an Indian brand, it doesn't come up in the top 3, 4, 5 anymore. There was a time where it was at its glory, but then, I mean, this is again my perception, people can contest against that, but I still feel the first thing that comes to your mind, are gift card lena hai, Amazon ka bhej do, are service iska hai, are return policy uska itna acha hai, ye itna acha hai, wo acha hai. I feel that somewhere they took the community along, and that's how they grew, or at least they put forward a perception that they're taking a community along. do you guys have any thoughts like that in terms of how do you plan to work with the community?
Yes, we are very proactively looking into working with the community. Yes, we want to set an example on how the young entrepreneurs that are coming up, they can have their own dreams come true. It is not impossible for you to have your dreams come true. No, never. There is such a huge potential in the market, especially in this region of India that we are in. It is amazing to see people coming up with such amazing ideas, but it is very unfortunate to see that they lag, they stop somewhere, and there might be political issues, there are other issues definitely, but then we want to be a guiding light to them with our experience. We want to set an example with our experience that we have had. We've failed, we've risen, we've have done things, small things with our own hands, and we want to make. We want to set that as an example and let people know, yeah, things can be done. It is not impossible. Yeah, and we want to share ideas, we want to get ideas, and we want to work together. Yeah, that is one of the very important priority that is in the mind of Team Desi Laundry. Yes.
Interesting. And on that note, economics and money are very, very important. We have the Professor of Economics, Mr. Anil Philip, with us. Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Are you with us?
Gunjan ma'am, I think he has just went for a short break. He's not here.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem.
Ma'am,
Guys,
actually,
any more? Yeah.
Yeah, as when the question raised by Chetan Sharma, Ashwin has very positively answered that they take up this challenge as a on positive note. Actually, I like to add on that Ashwin just rightly said that when a company they are in a unorganized sector, and when couple of competitors comes in, I believe that they will in turn help them in converting this into a organized sector. In a way, it will be a win-win situation. This is the way I see it. So the way that Ashwin answer is rightly said that they take it up as a positive way. So that's it. I just wanted to add on that part.
Thank you, sir.
Rahul sir has also just joined the meeting. Rahul sir is the director of Inspiria Knowledge Campus. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Are you there?
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, I know this. I know them. Well, I think we have met once, right?
Yes, sir. We have met. Yes.
Yeah. So good to see some
Great to see you
coming
here.
up in this region.
Yeah.
So, Rahul sir, do you have any questions or any thoughts in terms of how can Inspiria collaborate with Desi Laundry on a longer run? This was just the starter.
I think definitely we may have some collaborations because it is always about young generations, opting these services. I think we have discussed on these lines for our hostel. So we'll take it forward next time when we meet in person. All right.
That's a good point. Hostel is a good point.
Yeah.
So we also have Alok with me. He heads the marketing and the creative part of it, and I guess his challenge is always to crack, how to make things creatively look more exciting. So Alok, do you have any questions from a creative or a marketing stencil? Well, at least I do. How do you guys make your laundry look creative in terms of designs and make them visually more appealing?
How does it look? How does a freshly bought clothes from Pantaloons look like?
Packed in a plastic bag to me.
Okay, so that was a kick on the butt. Yes.
Sorry, that's how it looks to me. I mean, anything that I get is like plastic pack nowadays. Yeah.
Looking at the different aspect, yes, it does look new, right?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure it looks new to you.
Yes. And it's fun to like tear off the tag for some reason. So I guess
Exactly.
that's another
So we
kick that I
make-
get when I send things and I get things back from laundry.
Yeah, so we make sure you have that fun when you get your clothes laundered with us. You'll have to tear a tag. There will be good, attractive stickers. And I can share with you some pictures about it. And there are cartoon stickers around. And then we do have clippings and stuffs like that to make it look attractive and new.
Okay, so please do share those creatives with us. I will have our team take a look at it. So I guess the next question is we've sort of known what happened in the past. We know where you guys stand. I know it's a little difficult time to ask this question, but what does the future hold? Like I've traveled, I've gotten the opportunity to travel outside, stay in hostels and stuff like that. So I know how laundrettes sort of operate. They're coin operated at places mostly in US. That seems like a mega scale model. They're attached to colleges, hostels, and things like that. So what do you guys see as an opportunity in Siliguri, and what are you R&Ding towards next?
So yes, we have also planned to come up with a few. Basically, it will be a one-kind store that is a live laundry. Basically, people can walk in and launder their clothes themselves. Basically, so it will be a coin-operated, card-operated machines. So it will be a come in, walk in, and then wash your clothes, iron your clothes, and take it with themselves.
And apart from that, looking at the opportunity in the town, yes, there are ample opportunities. Retails, yes. There are maid issues going on, yes, that is an opportunity. There are institutions, there are corporates coming in, infrastructure is at its peak. So every development is an opportunity. Hostels, colleges like Inspiria, they are an opportunity, yes. So there are ample opportunities in the town and the entire region. And basically, we are looking forward to working in the entire region of East India. We have that vision in the mind. I hope it turns out a reality soon.
It will, I think, with you guys rightly say, just jump in and start swimming. So I guess just pour in the detergent and start spinning. So you like.
Right.
Well,
Gunjan,
did I cut off?
yeah, you did. There were glitches.
Okay. Till what did you hear?
Pour the detergent and spin it.
So that's it. I think that you've heard enough. That's what I meant to say. So yes, any top 3 things to look out for and top 3 things to be cautious about? I mean, they're basically the same thing flipped over. But what are the top 3 things a young entrepreneur should look out for, and what are the top 3 things that we should be careful about? I will take a note of that as well and send it out to all our students.
Top 3 things.
One can come from like each of you, just to make it more fun.
Top 3 things. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a you don't need a struggling background to become a founder or of a startup. All you need is the willingness and the persistence and the patience to move.
Okay.
And second one, I think I already told vision is very important. What is the vision with your idea? And third one.
Nawal has got a lot of time to think.
Dream, you have, like, you can turn your dream into a reality, right? The dream can be real, but you have to cautiously calculate it and recalculate your dream to make it a reality.
Basically, take a calculated risk.
Yeah.
And as we always say that business requires a lot of financial backup or something, like there's always something in the mind going around with people that no, these are from the very high, good, well-known background, well-to-do family. So they obviously they are doing good because they have a good finance background.
Right.
So what I want to say is that this is actually not not true. This is a myth because as we have already listened from us, known from us that we have started from a very small thing. So we can do it without investment also, without a very good background also. So
Basically, you don't need a huge investment.
yes, you need an idea.
Right. Your idea must
So
be
basically, three takeaways: vision, discipline, and persistence. And fund is not an issue.
Okay. Vision, discipline, and persistence indeed. And a little bit of laundry detergent can take you a long way. Okay, we have one more question from Dr. Shubhadeep. Sir, would you like to unmute yourself and ask this question yourself rather than me reading it out? Yes, sir, go on. Okay, so I'll read his question out on his behalf. So he asks, what advice would you like to offer to our students who want to take a plunge in terms of arranging finances, especially about angel financing?
We don't get that opportunity. We don't have that exposure here in the region right now. But trust me, there are numerous angel investors, there are numerous venture capitalists who are willing to enter into our market. All we have to do is do a little research and reach out to them. There are ample angel investors out there in the market in different parts of India. So all we have to do is find out, look for them, and reach out to them.
And also, before reaching out for funds, I would like to add the entrepreneur must lose some money from his own pocket first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think after that, he'll know the real worth, and then he must then go ahead with the funding and everything.
Okay. Great. Any more questions from our students, audiences, faculty members? You guys have any questions? Please ask.
Gunjan.
Yes, sir. Anjali, sir.
So yeah, actually not a question I will say, but definitely I would like to put in something over here. First of all, congratulations to all three of you for starting such a nice initiative in Siliguri. And secondly, I was going through your website and I find it to be very nicely arranged with, and really impressed with the pricing what you have already put in over here, there. So which we lack, in many of the places we go to. So this is something, which gives a confidence to the customer, and as a prospective customer, that's something pricing what you have put in over there very clearly per piece wise also. That's something very nice and commendable. Thank you for that. The next thing is, we will definitely I'm from hospitality management, and we do have this subject related to laundry in our housekeeping. So maybe when the situation improves, I would definitely want my students to have a tour of your this business what you have started over there, and please guide them, something, show them about how it is being managed and how you all are doing the laundry work over there from machines what you have bought in. So this is what I request to you, and so whenever the situation improves, I will definitely going to contact you for that. And yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot for such a wonderful session over here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Gunjan, you aren't
Not audible.
yeah.
Anybody else who wants to ask any questions, see anything, has anything to put forward, please do. We still have a minute to go. All right, then I'm going to take this opportunity to thank the three of you for taking out your 1 hour, 60 minutes precious time. That would probably equate one cycle of laundry. And dedicating that
1.5
to
cycle
Inspira
of
knowledge. 1.5. Oh my God, I like the precision. Now I know. I'm going to take a note of that too. So 1.5 times, cycle of laundry. But thank you so much for being here. It really inspired us and motivated us that, age is not a factor. You guys clearly prove it. Age is not a factor. And one should, as you rightly said, have a vision, be persistent, and have discipline. So I'm going to take these 3 notes down and definitely share
So
it.
there's a small video that we'd like to share. Gunjan.
Yes, absolutely. Please go ahead. Please share your screen.
Yeah, I have.
You can just hit present now.
Is it? Can you see it?
Can you see the present now box? Should be in your right hand side below.
Can you see it, Gunjan?
No. Are you trying to show the same video which is there on your website?
Yes.
Okay. If not too much to ask, I can do that for you.
Sure. Thank you so much.
No problem. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you?
Yeah.
This is the one, right?
Yeah.
This is Siliguri. Like any other city, people here are busy making their lives comfortable. As the city doesn't have any professional laundry service, a team of young, dynamic entrepreneurs have taken this opportunity to serve the people of Siliguri and North Bengal, thus helping them in doing away with one of the most annoying tasks, laundry. What a tedious, boring and tiring set of things for you to do every day. Collect all clothes. See to it that all clothes are sorted properly. Worry about how some expensive garments might lose their value after washing. Get down to dirtying your hands and washing the clothes. Collect them after the wash and hang them up for drying. Wait for them to dry. Make sure none of them are still stained. Iron them one by one. And finally, fold them and keep them safely aside. Is hearing this making you sweat already? Well, Kaam ho besi, to hai na solution desi. Your friend and laundry partner, Desi Laundry. At Desi Laundry, we don't just wash your clothes, we give your clothes a new life and you a new and hassle-free lifestyle. On your mark, get set, go. Here's what we do. Collect your clothes from you. Sort them, wash them, dry them, iron them, fold them, sanitize them and pack them. Yes, your list is our command. We contact you prior to the delivery. We then deliver at your doorstep. This fast, you may ask? Yes, within 2 days from picking up. Always. And here's the deal. Unlike any other dhobi or laundry brand, Desi Laundry gives you the best services at extremely affordable prices. So log on to www.desilaundry.in, find amazing deals and book your services now. This is Siliguri.
That's it.
That was very cutely done. Whose voiceover was that?
A friend.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in with us. Really heartfelt thank you to you guys for giving your time, and please feel that Inspira is home. When everything opens up, please do come over. And as Anjani sir requested, we will send our students over to take a look at how they're done, and learn a little bit more about the business and cleaning things up. So thank you so much once again. You have my number, and we will be in touch. A big thank you from Inspira Knowledge Campus, and thank you everybody for joining in, putting forward your questions, and congratulations to you guys once again for doing such a great job. All the best. This pandemic will wear off. Don't worry too much. Everything will go back to normal.
Thanks to you.
Thank you so much for inviting us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.